Good morning, and this is Delta Daybreak. I'm Kandace. Indianola police need your help in finding an alleged burglar. The residential burglary happened Saturday in the 1100 block of Bate Street. Police say a burglar entered the victim's home and got away with several items, including handbags and two 37-inch flat screen TVs. Well, the case is still under investigation. If you have any information, call the Indianola Police Department. And Hollandale police are investigating after a man is found dead. The incident happened yesterday morning at a home in the 700 block of Rosenwald Street. Now, Assistant Police Chief Charles Dones says investigators found the body of 27-year-old Courtney Williams on the bedroom floor. Police say Williams died after getting shot in the head. Two suspects are in custody, but police are not releasing the names at this time. No further information is available. So I might have to wear the shower cap again outside.
If you have plans to be out later tonight, maybe.
You know I'm not wearing no shower cap on my head.
Or maybe tomorrow as well. You may have to wear it again tomorrow.
No, I might get one of those Kroger bags and tie it around my... No, I'm just playing. I'm not going to do that. All right, thanks, Ryan. Let's go ahead and jump into your top local news stories. Starting in Greenwood, a husband is in jail after he allegedly murdered his wife. 35-year-old Edward Broom is charged with first-degree murder in the killing of Lakila Broom on September 21st. The Manhattan, Kansas Police Department arrested the alleged murderer after detectives with the Greenwood Police Department faxed over an arrest warrant. The arrest was a result of an extended investigation by the Greenwood Police Department. State and federal agencies. Broom is in the Riley County Jail without bond, and he's awaiting extradition back to Mississippi. In Greenville, a third suspect connected to a deadly shooting is in jail. 22-year-old Permarcus Howard turned himself in yesterday morning. He's facing several charges, including conspiracy to commit armed robbery, and capital murder. Now, Assistant Police Chief Michael Merchant says Howard allegedly shot James Earl Williams in the head. The incident happened last month in the 400 block of Arnold Alley. Police found the body of the victim partially in a wheelchair. Police arrested Howard without incident. No bond has been set at this time. And a woman is in jail on a $10,000 bond after allegedly making a fake bomb threat. 31-year-old Jennifer Adams is charged with 3 counts of false reporting of a bomb. Greenville Assistant Police Chief Michael Merchant says Adams allegedly called 2 different Planters Bank to make the threat. The incident happened Monday at the Planters Bank on South Main Street and the other location on Highway 1 South. Police say Adams allegedly made the threats in an attempt to close the bank. If convicted, Adams could spend 10 years in jail for each count. And that is your top local news stories. We'll be right back after the break. After this break, I am going to be taking us to Beverly Hills, because that's where I want to be, living in Beverly Hills. You know who sings that song?
Weezer.
Is that the, because I don't know. Yeah. Is that really the artist name?
The one that's like Beverly Hills. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Weezer.
How else does it go?
I can't sing.
I tried.
My voice is all messed up.
Oh, it's just, okay,
Yep.
For today? All right. No need to worry. But that is exactly where I am going to take all of us, and it is for the 73rd Annual Golden Globe Awards. We'll be right back after the break. Go ahead and take a quick look at the stories trending on the web. So Trayvon Martin's mother is endorsing Hillary Clinton for president. In an op-ed piece, Sabrina Fulton says, "We simply cannot afford to elect a Republican who refuses to even acknowledge the problem of senseless gun violence." Her son, Trayvon Martin, was fatally shot, and that was back in 2012.
My mom had a boyfriend who would molest me and then in turn shoot me up with heroin so he could market me to his friends.
There have been nearly 150 cases related to human trafficking in the state of Mississippi since 2007. That's according to a report by the National Human Trafficking Resource Center. The data shows more than 30 human trafficking cases were reported back in 2015. The hotline also received at least 86 calls from victims and survivors.
I had a black eye or a bruise or something, puts makeup on it, it's not going to stop me from working.
Under U.S. federal law, human trafficking victims in the United States include 3 specific groups: minors forced into commercial sex, adults forced into commercial sex, children and adults forced to perform labor and or services involuntarily. Michael Flood is the Public Information Officer at the Mississippi Department of Transportation. In a phone interview with WXVT, he says all MDOT enforcement officers are trained on how to identify and police human trafficking at way stations and on state highways.
Many of these victims, they're not in one place long enough to form social connections, and they're often transported throughout the country in commercial motor vehicles, which, leads directly to our enforcement officers. That is primarily what our enforcement officers are there for. They're there to monitor these commercial motor vehicles.
MDOT has also teamed up with the Department of Homeland Security, the Mississippi Trucking Association, Truckers Against Trafficking, and several other agencies to help end human trafficking.
It's a grassroots movement. It's people who are standing up and saying, we can do something about this.
A number of human trafficking crimes take place at truck stops, hotels, motels, and strip clubs. According to the FBI, a sex trafficking victim survives just 7 years on the streets.
Governor Phil Bryant created a human trafficking task force back in 2014. The governor says human trafficking is a serious crime that's often forgotten, even though we know what's happening right here in Mississippi. In the studio, I'm Kandace Red, WXVT News.
Just bluffing that he was trying to scare the kid that he was threatening.
A 15-year-old student at Yazoo County High School is being held at the Yazoo County Juvenile Justice Center after he allegedly threatened to kill another student. Chief Investigator Terry Gann is with the Yazoo County Sheriff's Office. He says the student sent the death threat Tuesday night on Twitter.
I was talking to him and the kid would not reply. That angered him. He then said, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill myself. My life is worthless.
The student later took to Facebook, claiming he was connected to ISIS. The FBI says the student did not have any ties to the terrorist group. The FBI is consistently working with Governor Phil Bryant to tackle any and all possible ISIS threats like this one across the state.
These are dangerous times. We are at war, whether people want to admit it or not, and we want to keep Mississippi out of that war here on the home front.
Police arrested the student Wednesday morning on campus. He's being charged with cyber stalking and harassment.
The name of the student will not be released because he is a juvenile. The superintendent of the Yazoo County School District plans on meeting with the school board to discuss any possible disciplinary action. In the studio, I'm Kandace Red for WXVT News. All right, thanks, Riley, and thank you as always for watching Delta Daybreak. CBS This Morning starts right now.